welcome to another Flicks with the Chicks haul. I have just come back from the latest Flicks with the Chicks, which was for Crazy Rich Asians, which I loved the trailer and I absolutely love this movie, so now I have to find motivation to write a review on it. We'll see how that goes. So here is tonight's bag, which I'm a little bit more excited about. First up is another packet of fucking Craisins! So that's it, I'm writing Flicks with the Chicks saying stop putting this shit in there. Another thing we get is, oh god, I have good eyesight and I can barely read the packaging. Molton Brown London, Vetiver and grapefruit bath and shower gel made in England. You can barely see the writing. There we go. Writing. It looks like a hotel sample sachet. It really does. Not a fan of the smell. I don't think I'd like to put that in my bubble bath. It smells like, it has a type of, not to say that it smells bad, it smells like the kind of fragrance that my nose does not agree with, and that's actually already given me a headache. Wow. Yeah, no, do not agree with that. Sorry. Next is, god, the bag is just got biodegradable shit over every product that I got. Next up is this tiny little bottle here, which says, Purity made simple. Philosophy. Purity is natural. We come into this world with all the right instincts. We are innocent and perceive things as they should be, rather than how they are. Our conscience is clear, our hands are clean, and the world at large is truly beautiful. This is a 3-in-1 cleanser for face and eyes, nettoyant visage, and then it's just got basically the same thing in another language. So it's a cleanser. I mean, frankly, I'd much rather, here, let's do. Oh, it just doesn't want to focus, but oh well. It's just you have all this cool little philosophy crap, but then all the way down at the bottom is one line that tells you what it actually is. I would care more about it telling me what it is and less about some philosophy that I personally don't care about. I don't smell anything. That's why I don't smell anything, because it's got a cap on. Idiot. Okay, there we go. Cap's off. The seal has been broken. Again, it's another product that just smells like a hotel sample sachet. You know the ones I'm talking about. You go to the hotel and you see right there in the bathroom they have your little packets of shampoo, conditioner and body wash. It smells like the body wash you get in a hotel. I get another packet of Tic Tacs, this time in peppermint. Typically I usually go for the orange packet. I don't really go for peppermint, but hey. I've been battling a head cold and my throat has been pretty bad, so these may come in handy. One Night in Mexico, again, but this time we have Mexican spice stir-in seasoning, perfect with mince in mild, but this one has 1 chili, the other packets add 2, and this one isn't a powder, it's a liquid. So, here we go. Again, I'm not unhappy with it. I could definitely see myself using this. I'm not against this, you know. Like I said, I love cooking, so I'd be happy to put this to some use. Next is a bottle of Mizone Sports Water in the flavour strawberry and lime. I actually really like Mizone Sports Water because for me, regular water just really tastes boring and bland and I don't feel encouraged to drink it. So the fact that, oh, this is unintentionally turning into an ASMR video. Yeah, so I'm actually happy. So the fact that I'm on a diet, now I've got some flavoured water, like woohoo! And since I went to Flicks with the Chicks night with my mum, she has a bag, I have a bag, She doesn't like Mizone water. I don't know why, she just doesn't get the appeal. So that means I get hers. So now I have two. Ha 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 ha. She also got in her bag, this was not in mine, but it was in hers, Madame flavored lemongrass and ginger tisane. I don't know, tea. I've had a little packet of, I've had a lot of Madame flavored teas in my bags before, and a couple bags ago I did get a little box sample like this. I just thought it was weird that it's in her bag, but not mine. I mean, it doesn't matter, neither of us drink tea, but I feel a little left out. We each also got a sample spray of Marc Jacobs Perfume Daisy Love. So it comes in this little packet, and inside is the sample. So this apparently is what the bottle does look like. I have to admit, it's actually quite cute. Says, Daisy Love, Marc Jacobs. Love fills the air with radiant florals and a sparkling gourmand twist. Crystallized cloudberries mingle with the sunny petals of a daisy, driftwood, and cashmere musk. My mom sprayed it. She did not like it, but thanks to her spraying it, I could smell it. Our kitchen now smells like this, so I think however much you get, doesn't matter the size of the bottle, I think probably it's going to be worth it, because one spray of this into thin air, and it was a small little, was enough to, our kitchen an hour later still smells like this. I actually quite like it. It reminds me of a perfume I used to have. I cannot remember what it was called, but it had like this, it was like purple with black writing, and it had kind of a diamond cut but purple bottle thing. I wish I could remember what it was called. And also kind of smells like JLo's Glow. Used to have a sample of that, and so it kind of smells like that. But either way, I think it smells absolutely beautiful, so I'm actually looking forward to wearing this. And she doesn't want hers, so now I get to. Also have a bottle of nail polish by Sally Hansen, Complete Salon Manicure, in, now it says in shade Vintage Pink. I don't know about you, or I don't know how this appears on camera, but this does not remotely look pink to me. To me, this is more like lilac and beige had a baby, but my mom really seemed to like the shade, so she was making me apply it to a nail in the movie theater. Don't worry, it doesn't have any funky smell. It smells exactly like nail polish. Funny that. But I did learn that, you know, it's probably one, oh no, okay, maybe I just applied it to her strangely, because it is a bit more opaque than I realized. Probably maybe need only 2 thick coats at the best. You could probably get away with one. Don't know if you... I actually quite like this shade. I've honestly always wanted a shade kind of like this, or a little bit more on the grey side. Ever since season 1 of Buffy, she always had this kind of greyish beige nail polish on, and I was just like, I love that nail polish. Specifically, if you want to know what I'm talking about, go to season 2 when she has the bazooka and she blows up to, what was the demon's name? Was it the Judge? I can't remember. Big blue horn demon. Either way, if you've seen the show and you know the bazooka, you know what I'm talking about. When she picks it up, you get a clear look at her nail polish. That's the color I want. So if anybody can hook me up with that shade, bring it on. A few bags ago, I got this packet from Authentic Asian Recipes, Asian Inspirations, and inside, it's exactly the same as last time. Not that I mind. I'm just looking open packaging. Usually if I am working with my camera, I'm just looking at the lens, but because I'm working with my phone, I'm not used to looking in the correct spot. So I'm sorry if it doesn't look like I'm looking directly at you. So you get two things in this little packet. One is this booklet, which is filled with recipes on both sides, which is really good because we love Asian cooking in my family. I mean, were they trying to send a subtle message that we were seeing crazy rich Asians and they're sending me recipes from Asian inspirations? Bit on the nose, don't you think? On top of that, just like last time, we get a sample sachet of hoisin sauce, which we run out of hoisin sauce like crazy. Like some people might use a lot of ketchup or tomato sauce. In our family, we use a lot of ABC sauce, which is also known as ketchup manis, which is like it's an Indonesian soy sauce. It's very thick, very sweet. I'm addicted to it, and we also have a lot of hoisin sauce, so I'm very happy that we have extra. Now in our bag, each of us got something which I believe is from the same company, and I believe the company is called Milk. The packaging is a little, well, the labeling on the packaging is a little bit confusing, but considering they both have cow prints on them, I'm going to assume the brand is called Milk. So, but while they're both from the same brand, we each got something different. This is what came in my mom's bag. I found it so funny. She said, "Oh, what is this? It's called Hola." And I looked at it and I went, "Did you just say Hola?" She went, "Yeah, I just realized what I said." So it says Hola Milk Whitening Night Cream. My mum has vitiligo, I believe is what it's called, which means she's losing the pigment in her skin. So she took one look at that and she said, "Does my skin really need to get any whiter than it already is?" And I said, "Well, at least it would even it out." I, however, got Mermaid Meg Sleep Mask, Moisturizing, Illuminating and Tightening. So, interesting. She gets this, I get this, but based on the cow print and the fact that they both have milk in there, I'm assuming they're from the same company. I just thought it was really weird that we both got something different. I think she kind of wants to switch. I'm not going to open hers, but I will open mine. Oh, interesting. Oh, hello. Oh, interesting packaging. So, comes in this kind of, I guess it would be like kind of light tin kind of packaging. Looks like this. Has this on the front. Very pin-up girl sleep. So apparently I'm meant to sleep in this. Ooh. Not sure how I feel about sleeping with a face mask on. Okay, looks regular, white. I don't know, kind of smells like the subtle cousin of Oil of Olay. I don't know, but that should be interesting to try out. Come to think of it, because I'm a nosy cow, get it, cow, I think I will attempt to open this and see what's inside, but they're not going to make it easy for me. No, 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 no. So much packaging. The level of packaging they put on things these days, like, is it any wonder the environment is in such dire straits right now? Oh! Okay, so, again, I said they tend to help Australian-made products. Milk is an Australian-made product. You know if something is an Australian-made product because it will always have this triangle with the kangaroo on it. If you see that symbol on any packaging in Australia, it means it's Australian made. So, how do I open this? I think it would be so funny if you open it like a milk bottle. I don't know if people have them in, I don't know if you have milk that's in containers shaped like this in America, but when we do, and then we just open it at the side. But I don't think we do that with this one, but I'm going to open it from the bottom. I'll rephrase that. I'm going to try to open it at the bottom. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh my god. That is so cute. I gotta admit, that is actually the cutest little packaging. It looks like a little, almost like a mini milk bottle. Or like a little cheese, but it is. Oh, and then the little tag is shaped like a bottle. Well, that is actually so cute. 80 grams, that's not bad. So obviously I'm not going to continue to open it because I don't want to ruin it for my mum, but I gotta say, as far as the packaging goes, that's actually really freaking cute. But I don't know if I don't know if either of us need a whitening night cream. Like, despite the fact that I'm wearing makeup right now, look at my face, look at my hand. I'm white. I'm super white. Snow White ain't got shit on me. Got another $1 off those smushed whole food balls. Actually, in the last bag, I actually decided to try it this time. Hated it, they're shite. So if I ever get another sample again or another $1 of these, I will give them to my mum because she actually enjoys them. A few bags ago, I don't know which bag it was. I think it was number 3. I actually got both of these in a previous bag. They're from Blessed by Nature, and this one is a daily facial moisturizer. All skin types. It has aloe vera, macadamia, calendula, and lavender. And this one, also Blessed by Nature, says antioxidant night restoring cream, vitamins A, C, E, rose, and jojoba oils. Now, I got both of those in one bag, but in this time around, I got this one, my mum got this one. That's weird. Something weird is going on with the packaging today. Although I will say this selection, much better than the last 2. This, huge improvement. I think this one, I've gotten a lot more that I feel I can use, that's more fun, as opposed to the other crap that I'm getting. Now, last time, as I mentioned, this one I'm hesitant to use because I hate lavender. Lavender kills my sinuses and gives me a splitting headache, so my sinus, I guess, is allergic to it. So I stuck to this one, which, if I'm honest, I did not like it. Not to say it didn't make my skin feel good, because I guess it kinda did. I didn't use it very much, but there's like enough for 3 applications in here. My problem with it is that the scent of it was so overpowering that when I applied it, I'm stuck with that smell going right up my nostrils and I could not escape it. You'd think that sometimes you can open something and it has a scent, but once you apply it, the smell kind of dissipates. The smell for this does not dissipate, and it just, oh, it was so unpleasant. And lastly is Rogue Edition Velvet Bourgeois, or at least I assume that's how you say it. It's a matte liquid lipstick. So here we go. That says Bourgeois. Now that is the shade that I'm wearing right now. So it says the shade is called Abri Coquette. It says matte finish. It does dry down. It dries down really well because there's nothing coming off on my fingers, so that's great. But yeah, it's still it's kind of on the tacky side, which is not so great. But I've never actually owned anything that's orange, so I gotta say, looks good. It's not streaky. Not streaky, applies great, has a very basic traditional doe foot applicator. Yeah, I love how it applies. I will put a little on my hand. Oh, hello. I would say though you need maybe, here we go. It's actually a really great color. It's really vibrant. So I do like the product. How much do we get in here? That's a good question. Doesn't have it on the bottle. Or does it? Do you say? No, you don't. Nowhere on the bottle does it tell me how. Oh wait, yes we do. I'm just blind. 7.7 mils or 0.26 fluid ounces. Applying it, I'd say that I needed. At first, when you apply it, it does look streaky, but then when it dries down, it actually doesn't look streaky at all. It applies really, really, really great. I've never had a liquid lipstick or a lipstick in general that was this shade. I don't think it actually looks terrible on me. Obviously, it doesn't match my eyes right now, but I don't think it's bad. I actually quite like it. It doesn't bleed around the edges. And yeah, it doesn't transfer. So that's great. I mean, as far as liquid lipsticks go, I'd say this is actually a win. Only con I have is the smell. It smells like super glue. I gotta stop looking. Damn you, monitor. I get so many lip products, and I think I've only had 2 lip products that I didn't mind the smell of in these bags. All the others have either had terrible smells or questionable smells. If you have ever bought a tube of super glue, you know how strong that smell is, and that is exactly how this smells. So that is a bit concerning. But on the other hand, once you apply it, you cannot smell it. You can only smell it in the tube. You cannot smell it once it's on your lips, which is great. So therefore, I can handle it. It applies really soft, kind of like butter. It feels really good on the mouth. It doesn't, except for when I do this, that's when I know it's there. Besides that, I cannot feel it. It's very lightweight. I don't feel like there's anything on my lips. So I'd actually say the pros outweigh the cons, and I would say that this is actually a really great brand of liquid lipstick. So I would definitely consider like getting other shades in this, depending if I knew what the price was. Another problem is just, it's not to do with this label, it's just Flicks with the Chicks in general. You get so many sample products, and a lot of the time you get a sample of something, for example, like a lipstick, and it just doesn't have anything on the tube that tells you what the ingredients are. So you don't really know what you're putting on your mouth, and that is a bit of a concern. But I also have no sense of self-preservation, so here we are. So that's it for my Flicks with the Chicks haul. The next Flicks with the Chicks night is another one I am actually looking forward to. The next movie coming up is, God, what is that movie called? Life in Black? Is that what it's called? Sweet Jesus, I'm a moron. Is it called Life in Black? I'm having such a brain fart today. Yeah, I think it was called Life in Black. It's based on, it's set in 1959 Sydney, so it has a really interesting cast. It was based on a book which was also turned into a musical, so it's a story that has gone through different mediums and now it's hitting movies. Looks good. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's the first Australian film in a while that I've been excited to watch, and its proper release date is September 20th in Australia, and Flicks with the Chicks will be showing it on the 12th of September, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching another haul with me. I haven't done a lot of movies. I wish. I know, I'm so famous. I haven't done a lot of videos lately. I'm gonna slowly start coming back to them. I've just been lacking motivation. I've been quite sick. Not so much. I've had a head cold. That hasn't been too bad. Could have been worse, wasn't that bad, but I've had some other health issues that have been kind of really just taking a lot out of me, so I'm just slowly building up my motivation to come back and do videos. So bear with me. and I hope some of you watched this. If you didn't watch this, then obviously you don't know what I'm saying right now. If you did watch this, thank you. Thank you for taking pity on me and my little channel. I guess that's all that I have to say, so I will bugger off. Thank you so much. And until next time, bye.